youtube.com/JFreshOfficial.
Something that's perhaps propelled your career further still has been the Ministry of Sound collaboration with the Sound of Bassline, etc. Onwards, Garage Classics, Addicted to Bass. It's kind of taken the Wideboys profile a lot higher.
Definitely, I think it's always good to be involved with a street level sound, and all the albums that we've done with Ministry, although they have had a few hits on them, they've also had some really cool stuff that you wouldn't necessarily be able to get anywhere else. They've always got a few exclusive tracks, some of our bits and bobs, and some of our favourite producers. So we're actually we've just been working on one these last couple of weeks and just finished it today. It was the last, in fact, just before I came out and left
out of the building,
I had the studio was rolling, I had a cup of coffee and we were just putting the last tweaks to it. So that's due out on 25th of October, and that's going to be Addicted to Bass Winter 2010. And with Ministry now, we've sold over 500,000 albums, so they're very pleased, and hopefully going to continue to keep it rolling.
Keep the partnership moving, So is this something we can expect? Is Majestic going to be featuring on? Because you work a lot with Majestic. Obviously you got the single out just a couple of weeks ago. Me and Jim have been working very closely with Majestic. We actually wrote a completely new track for the new album, which is going to be the only place you can get that, and that's cool. That's called They Didn't See It Coming, and we've been working with him constantly. We've got a couple of new single ideas with him, and we're working on his album as well at the moment. So definitely, when it comes down to Majestic, he is one of the top boys in the artist MC game in the UK right now, without a shadow of a doubt. So hard working as well, I've got to say. You always see Majestics on his grind, whether it's back and forth to Corfu, Kavos, etc., or whether it's raves in London, he's always on it. Yeah, he's got a good heart, man, and that's all you need in this industry. There's, for longevity, you need to be able to be a chameleon and get on in different circumstances and have a very professional outlook, and Majestic is definitely like that. But don't give him too many vodkas though. Now, something I wanted to ask, you touched on Majestic's album there. Are we going to see a Wideboys album? Yes, we are working on that at the moment as well, and we've been hooking up with some really cool artists and features, which we are about 80% done. There's a few more bits that we just want to get locked off, but it's got a lot of different styles, a lot of different sounds, and it's a good representation of what we do. So that hopefully is probably going to be in the new year, after the new Addicted to Bass. But that is, it's been a long time coming, but Definitely. It is now forming up to be something really cool. That's good, that's what I like to hear. Obviously you've been a fan from back in the day. Don't need to buy a whole load of singles next time, or just buy the album. It's all good. I've been a fan of your DJing, mate. It's been a long time, man. Definitely. And as a final question, just wanted to find out what your thoughts are for incoming sounds within the UK. Obviously, we've seen dubstep kind of take over the charts this summer with Magnetic Man and KTB. So what can we look forward to for next summer? I think at the moment the state of the actual music in the UK is brilliant at the moment. It's awesome. There's so many good sounds and so many different flexes. So it's difficult to say what's going to come round, but I think it's going to be a combination of the sounds that we've had over the last few years. So there's going to be elements of bassline, elements of dubstep, elements of funky house, elements of garage. I think it's going to be a combination of sounds, but a lot of them just involving a good hook and a good bassline. I don't think it matters too much what the beat is. It's good to have different flexes. So I think it's good times at the moment, and the next year is going to be even stronger. That's good. Now, just quickly, a lot of that, what you said there, reminds me of a producer called Red Light, who I'm really feeling at the moment. Thoughts on him?
Yeah, absolutely wicked producer. We've actually got a couple of his tracks on the Addicted Space. We've got What You're Talking About with Miss Dynamite, and also Selector with Miss Brat. We've actually done a track with Miss Brat as well, which could hopefully feature on our album. But yeah, she's Red Light are absolutely brilliant at the moment, and really taking things in a good direction and experimenting, and that's what being in the studio is all about for us too. So yeah, big up the Red Light.